little rainmaker. I'm going to pour water in this and you'll notice some rain occurring. We got a wetland area here. These sponges, similar to soil, have a lot of pores. And as I pour, you'll notice what happens, and I'll ask some observations. So we're going to go ahead and pour some water in, start some rain.
It's something I have. It's never too early to start doing your research. The biggest thing is...
So we get some rain trickling through.
I can only do one.
You can notice that the soil's kind of getting saturated, kind of absorbing a lot of that water so far. What do you guys suppose will happen as more water gets poured?
It's gonna keep filling up more.
Yeah, then it's gonna fill up all this. There ain't gonna be able no more to go in there. It's gonna flood over.
Absolutely. So let's take a look and see that happen. Jess has predicted. Those. Absolutely. Soil gets saturated. We get some runoff. This is called runoff as it comes out of the soil. And as you can see, what's happening here? It's flooding. So the houses are moving. So these houses would be taken out. So what this is classified as here, this is a floodplain. So what might we do if we notice that there's a floodplain, if we have a lot of runoff, if we notice there's some flooding issues in the area?
I put that little wall thing.
Yeah, we might do that. Let's try something else first. Maybe we don't build houses in that area, right? So let's move it up here. So we got a couple houses here. We got a lot of parking lots. We got a lot of houses built. And those parking lots cover this natural ground here. So let's put the rain back on. What main difference do you spot between our parking lots compared to the natural soil environments that we've been seeing?
Absorb the water.
Absolutely, nothing to absorb the water. So what do you guys think will happen when some rain gets in?
Flood even more.
Yep, so let's take a look.
So either way, it's still gonna pollute.
Yeah, so as more and more water gets added, there's a certain point where, the soil can saturate so much, but you're still going to get a lot of runoff. And especially when we get these parking lots, when we get these playgrounds, we get roads, it's just going to build up more and more and more, and especially in the wetter seasons. And what can you notice happening now? Yep, so now these houses that were previously, that we moved up because of the floodplain, now these are your houses that you've moved up. So now what do you suppose we might do?
Move them up again, or just stop them right there.
Right, so you could move them up again, but is land cheap? No, land's not cheap. You would have
You gotta tell people to move out.
You could tell people to move out.
Evacuation.
Or what we might do now is what you suggested earlier.
Oh, the wall.
We might build some walls. So this is designated floodplain. We moved our houses up here. We want to build walls. So we might build an earthen embankment or something. We might build, these are called levees. We'll get levees, or what we might even do is if we just wanted a temporary structure, if you look at this picture, what have they done here?
Put like trash.
Well, it kind of looks like trash bags. And
Sandbags.
But yeah, sandbags, exactly. So you might put sandbags, and you would protect the areas where the houses are predominantly. So you put it in areas of higher risk and what have you. Now what we do in the office is we have numerical models. So we have these mathematical models on our computers that simulate stuff very similar to this, so that we can run this over large expanses of area. And we can forecast river stages. So the stage is how high the river's going. We can kind of tell how high the water is going to go out, say 5-7 days, and we can start communicating with people that live downstream. Say you live in one of these areas and you need to know that you need to get those sandbags up. That's the kind of work we do, and those are the kind of forecasts that these models can allow us to achieve.
You like this job?
Absolutely. I think one of the best things I know about it is, the stuff I do is having a direct impact on benefiting communities. I mean, it's the whole mitigation and management aspect. It's doing what I can to make sure that those communities downstream are as safe as possible and well-informed as possible. So what I want to do is something that has a beneficial impact on others. So I want something a bit more for the community. If I'm a hydraulic engineer, I can immediately impact, sort of like I can help save lives. I can help save people's homes. I can help save people's jobs and whatnot. Say you got a lot of farmers, they're losing a lot of money, and the bread you eat and what have you, the meat you eat from the cattle that they have on their farms, those are all directly impacted, and we can help minimize some of the damages there and save that. So that was my big push to become a hydraulic engineer, is how I have a broader scope of impact to the community.